at home here. Good morning, everybody. It really is a pleasure to be here at a place that I know very well because of my family origins, and also because I worked for 30 years in VET in Navarre, as many of you know. To all of you, once again, I repeat that I know this area really well because I spent over 30 years working in vocational education and training in Navarre, the regional community next to us. Many of you already know. And I said that it was an honor to be here at the opening ceremony of this event because I'm going to be able to give you some figures today. This is an important meeting place to share best practices and experiences that are going to help us all improve what we do and therefore improve VET. This new event is going to talk about a sustainable, inclusive future, something that I think is key in this new VET system that's being introduced in the whole of Spain, a model that has been promoted by the Ministry of Education that has become reality thanks to the working together of all the regional autonomies and everybody else that's involved in VET. In the Basque Country, there's a great deal of experience in vocational education and training. It's a community that really concentrates on innovation and has the support of the private and public sectors. Nobody here doubts that VET is actually a means for changing the current system to make it fairer and more inclusive and more competitive. It's something that's available to all the working population. It allows us to upskill, reskill, and access quality jobs, especially for the youngest. It's continuous quality employment and accessible for the whole of the population. It's one of the best tools for social equity that we have. This huge transformation that we're going through needs to be ethical and sustainable so that we can improve our environment and improve group and individual welfare. In the middle of the 21st century, we are all the governments around the world concentrating on training, specifically vocational training, and that includes Europe. That's just not something that happened by chance because digitalization, new technologies and sustainability have actually changed all productive sectors, even the most traditional ones, because the technical profiles that all companies need are changing. Continue. That's why we need a modern, flexible, permanently updated VET system that's able to adapt to current industry, because there's no point in having progress if we don't adapt in real time and if we don't offer education that is able to adapt to the needs of the labor market. We know that over 40% of companies in Europe don't have the employees that they need for the professional profiles that are required in business. This is something that affects all of us. Jobs are disappearing, but new ones are being created. And it's these new professional profiles that are going to change our economy towards a green, digital 5.0 economy. Analysis show us that in upcoming years, around 140,000 new jobs will be created related to technologies. So right in the midst of this huge technology, our challenge is threefold. We need to offer those that are already working the skills that they need for a new economy. We need to guarantee that we're always by their side so that they can access the training that they always need at all times to stay on the labor market, and of course innovation and collaboration between business and VET schools. In the case of Spain, technological revolution has been one of the driving forces for the transformation of VET. It's given rise to a new productive model that accompanies people along their lives and is connected to the labor market, guaranteeing employability of the working population. The success of our businesses requires modern quality training. As you know, digitalization, sustainability, and applied research are cross-cutting axes of this new system. With this new model, we've included all the different cycles of vocational education training, these different needs. We every year organize new innovation projects in which businesses and VET schools participate, as well as creating innovation classrooms in all VET schools. We're also making a bilingual education become something reality. Internationalization of VET is another key for this period in office. Sharing experiences and best practices between Spanish centers and centers from overseas, and this you know only too well in the Basque Country, provides our system of VET with a great deal of quality. And we still, I should mention, are designing a whole new range of qualifications together with private companies and experts in companies. In fact, over 50 of new courses and new qualifications have been created. We're talking here about smart manufacturing, cybersecurity, international maintenance, introduction of 5G networks, big data, etc., etc. All of these you can now study in VET. We've also set up 5 hubs for VET linked to the energy sectors, railway sectors, and the audio-visual sector, as well as many others, to have this direct link with our productive sector. But this wouldn't be possible and doesn't reach the public if the public doesn't know what opportunities the VET system can offer them. And a state network of excellence centers comprised of 66 schools in 18 different fields and sectors to encourage innovation in VET, applied research, teacher training, and even more importantly, internationalization of systems. We are clear that VET is necessary and is the most important thing when facing up to these new changes, and that is what the future of our countries depend upon. We're at a time of great uncertainty, but also major opportunities which we cannot overlook. Bringing together and working together and collaborating all together will make us stronger. United we stand when facing the challenges that are ahead of us. And all I would like to do is once again say thank you for inviting me. I hope you have a very, very pleasant Congress. Thank you so much.